Hi, it's Dr. Kim Marie. Can I be transparent with you? I started doing these videos in, I think, October because I was at a crossroads. It's been a tough couple of years out, as a lot of you know. I had a lot of losses in 1 year, and it's just taking, and then I moved away to the mountains. And so I feel like I've needed to, because I spent so much time taking care of my parents and trying to recover from everything that had happened. I felt I lost a lot of my footing with my business. And I always had a hard time describing what I do because I do coaching, but it's a lot more than that. I do healing work, but it's a lot more than that. I do counseling to a degree, but it's a lot more than that. I'm very passionate about the holistic approach and health. So I've always had a tough time describing what I do, and I have this huge calling and pull to speak and to reach a bigger audience, and yet all this fear and anxiety that comes with it. So after all of those big losses, something shifted in me, and most recently I felt very called to put my voice out there, despite the fact that I have a lot of fear and I trip over my words a lot. I'm doing it out of the goodness of my heart. I haven't asked for anything. There's no ploy on trying to get you to do anything. If you feel called to work with me, you know where I am. I would love to do that, but there's no coercing. There's no pulling you to do this to get that, so I can give you this and hold some back and then pull you to that. It's none of that. I give everything that shows up at the moment that we're working together. Whatever spirit is meant to give, you get. Anyway, I have continued to follow the call, and people have asked me, where are you going to go with this? And because you're not making money doing it, and you're very committed to it, and it's taking a lot of time. And I've said, I don't know. I'm just going to do it until it doesn't feel right anymore, because I just feel very called. And again, each thing that I talk about is guided. I have no plan. I have not practiced it. Well, I shared the cold plunge, and yesterday was the 25th day that I've done the cold plunge. And on the third day I did a video, and then on the fifth day I did one. I've shared all of my Facebook Live videos onto YouTube just because why not, right? I mean, who knows? And exciting as it was, a couple of weeks ago I looked and I had over 15,000 views on Facebook, which is just incredible. I'm so thankful for everybody that has supported me and helped me to get the courage and has helped me grow. And on YouTube, who nobody knew me, I had about 740 views, which I thought was very impressive. I had about 30 likes, and I think there was like 10 or 11 comments and 3 subscribers. And I thought that was amazing because, I mean, I know I go on YouTube all the time and I look at videos and I don't subscribe to the channel. Sometimes don't like it, or sometimes don't make comments most of the time. So I was really excited and impressed, and I felt like the universe was just saying, keep going, just keep going. So every week I put my videos, I just transfer them over to YouTube, and I just kind of let it go. And so that's how, when we feel called, and that's what faith is. It's just throwing it out there, right? You're just doing what you feel called to do. I have no expectations. I get excited at the little things. I remember telling somebody about my 740 views and my 3 subscribers, and they were like, yeah, YouTube stinks, blah, blah, blah. That's all you get. And I'm like, all I get? I think that's incredible. I was really, really excited by it. Well, a couple of weeks ago when I did the cold plunge, so you have to know I don't look at my videos ahead of time, I just post. Because if I looked at them, I would probably never post one of them. Especially day 5 of the cold plunge when I had my bathing suit on and I just felt like that was probably the worst view of me. But here I am teaching to be authentic, to accept yourself fully, to show up and show us who you are so that we can love all of who you are. How can I not show myself? But there's a part of me for the last 55 years that would never show myself looking like that. But you know, it was live and I didn't look at it. But when I had to transfer it over to YouTube, I really said to myself, there's no way. There's no reason to put this on YouTube. And I heard, you know, that voice inside, that guidance inside say, no, post it. And I was like, I really don't want to post this. And then I got that voice inside that said, you know, do you practice what you preach? Do you show up? Do you show people who you are? Okay, fine. Who's going to see it anyway, right? So I post it. And whenever I get a comment on YouTube, I get an email. So I posted it on the 12th, and by the 15th, I was getting several emails of people making comments. And I thought, that's really interesting that I've gotten this many comments in a couple of days when, you know, it took me 3 months to get those other amount of responses. And so I looked, and there was 5,000 views on my video. Now, granted, I have a bathing suit on. I don't think it. I have my own opinion of what that video looks like. That's all I'm going to say. But what happened was, not only did they watch that video, then they started to watch all my other videos, which was so exciting, because if you needed to look at me this way to get over and hear some great messages, wow. Then by the next day, I had thousands more. By the third or fourth day, I had 50,000 views, and now I'm over 220,000 views in a couple of weeks. And I have over 1,500 subscribers. I'm so excited. I feel the reason why is because it's not about me. It's so much bigger than me. There are so many people that are depressed and take medication for it, or anxious, or need to escape, or commit suicide. And I've met every single one of them who's been in addiction, or been so low that they're scraping the bottom, or didn't stay on this earth, chose not to. And I'm very passionate about not only pulling them up from the mud, but giving them a quality of life, showing them how to tap into the tools, the innate things that we have within us, how to support ourselves. So my passion is bigger than me, and I believe that when I do my meditations every day before I do my videos, I connect with your heart. I connect with the people that are meant to hear the message today. And maybe you can share my messages. Maybe you can share it for the one person that needs to hear that they're not alone, that other people struggle the way they do, and there is a way out. So that is my passion. That is my purpose. It is bigger than me. It's bigger than my fear. It's bigger than my tripping over my words. I do want to get on stages, and I do want to do big trainings, because I believe the work that I do makes a difference. I believe that when we tap into the greatness of who we are, we can change the world for the better. And when we stick together, we can do that. So I wanted to share that the last thing I thought that would happen is that it would go viral. And now people are really appreciating. People are really being inspired. So if any of my messages have inspired you, please share them. Please like me on YouTube, or subscribe to my channel. But mostly just, if someone that you know is struggling, and use the words that I'm saying, maybe I'm going to help be that catalyst. Send them to me. Either send them to my YouTube channel, or there is information to contact me, to have me come and work with you privately, or work in a big group, or speak at an event. That's what I'm here for. I'm here to touch your heart and to change your experience so that you can tap into your soul and let your greatness pull you. I hope you have an amazing day, and thank you for listening. I love you.